First day on T. I am officially a month on T.
But here I am 2 months on T.
I'm 3 months on T. My 4 months? 4 months, yeah. It was the day before my 4 months. I am 5 months on T. Here is my voice, 7 months on T. Hello! This video is like late, but I don't even have an excuse this time. I've just been working on cosplays and like going to class, or not even, like my classes are online, but it is the 18th of January. The 15th was my 1 month post-op, and the 16th was my 7 months on T. So here is my voice, 7 months on T. Hasn't really changed that much. There are my beautiful, lovely results. Now 1 month after surgery, there's quite a bit of scar tissue that's like, what are you doing? It's more scar tissue than I expected there to be. Like, I expected it to just be a scar along the incision, but there's actually scar tissue, like, I'm gonna say almost a centimeter to 1.5 centimeters off of the incision both ways, and you can kind of see it like lumps out, so you can sort of tell there's like scar tissue there as it like lumps out. But my nipples are getting their natural color back in them. They're not pink anymore. They're turning back to the brown that they should be. I'm feeling good. I'm loving my chest. It's great. So, as far as my testosterone goes, as you can tell, I do not look or sound like I'm 7 months on testosterone. I had an appointment at the beginning of the month with my endocrinologist. We got my blood work back. My levels are correct. They've been correct for the past 5 months now. Yeah, for the past 4 to 5 months now. My body is just not accepting the testosterone like it should be. We don't know why. We don't know when it will. And it's like, there's changes happening. And like, I'm like, every day I'm getting like more and more body hair. Why do you move so much? And like, there has been a very small change in my voice. And like, I'm building muscle faster. Like, there are changes happening. They're just not happening the way they should be. And like, even by this point my period should have stopped, but it's like, it's getting close, because I'm on birth control as well, and so my cycle does line up with my off week of birth control, and I've noticed that my periods have gotten much lighter, like even lighter than what they were on birth control, because usually my periods last like 5 days, whereas my last one only lasted, I think it was 2 days, and there wasn't a lot of like fresh blood. Like, I'm so sorry if I'm getting graphic here, but I just kind of want to like talk about what I'm going through. So like, the blood was like, it looked older, and it looked almost like dried up. Like, it was much more like, even more clumpy than normal, and it was very, very, very dark, which I actually at first was concerned, and I like googled it. I'm like, this isn't right. And I was like, I read the thing, I was like, no, it's fine, it's just clotted stuff. And when I talked to my endo about it, she said that it means that if I do have another period this cycle, it will be like almost nothing, and hopefully after this cycle my periods should be completely stopped by the testosterone. We're not sure, because I did have to skip one dosage for my surgery. I also had to stop my birth control for my surgery, but I like restarted everything, and I've been back on it for like pretty much a full month now. But we honestly don't know why my body's not accepting the testosterone the way it should be. Like I said, my blood work says my levels are what they should be. So that has caused kind of an area, like a new area of dysphoria for me, actually. Because I've had people comment, like, they didn't watch all my videos, and you're like, well, you're so far on tea. Why don't you sound like it? What kind of method are you taking? Are you really doing the incisions? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Or injections, not incisions, but it kind of sucks. And I've had a lot of anxiety about it because I have really bad needle anxiety, but I was always able to get through it because I knew that taking testosterone through injections is the fastest way to transition, and that is what got me through my anxiety. I was like, it's worth it to get through this and give myself this shot so that I can transition. And the changes just aren't happening the way they should be, which, you know, sucks. And I've actually been working on like getting through this with my therapist a lot because I have a lot of anxiety around passing, and a lot of it actually has to do mostly with like when I'm at work, because so many customers call me ma'am. And we came up with a coping skill that I use now where I actually, because I love acting, we came up with a coping skill where I pretend that I'm acting basically while I'm at work, and I act as a character, and that character is my customer service me. And that actually has been helping me a lot because it helps me sort of disconnect myself from a customer calling me female, because I'm like, no, this customer's not seeing like me, because they're seeing this character, like they're calling this character a female, and I can deal with that. So that's just been kind of like a big way that I've been getting through it, and it's been working pretty well. I've had amazing support from friends, and that's been helping me so much. Unfortunately, my family life has actually gotten a little bit rougher since surgery because, like, although I knew my parents were, like, my mom and stepdad were not happy about me getting this surgery, I thought that it would kind of really solidify with them that, like, I am trans and this is not going to change, but it actually did the opposite of that, and they just basically think that I messed up my body for life. But I know I didn't, because I am so insanely happy. Like, I have had so much self-confidence that I cannot even describe. Like, it has been absolutely amazing how much self-confidence I've had. Like, it's wonderful. It's so great. I've been like all these little things, like sleeping with my shirt off. I used to never do it, and like I'd always heard like, oh, it's really comfortable, and I always like I was uncomfortable in t-shirts when I slept, even if they were loose and baggy, because like they would bunch up around my neck and they'd bunch up in my arms, and I didn't like it, and it made me uncomfortable. But I was more uncomfortable sleeping with my shirt off, because sleeping with my shirt off, like, just it made me so dysphoric, and I was always trying to cover my chest even though I couldn't see it. Like, just the fact that I could feel it, I was like, I can't do this. But like, I've been sleeping with my shirt off every single night, and it is the most comfortable thing ever. Oh my god, it's so comfortable. Like, nothing bunches up around me except for like what I want to, like with the blankets. It's so great. And I've just been like so happy with my body since, like, I have had such an improved mood. Even though like I am still struggling through anxiety at the moment, my depression has been gone for like a few months now, but I'm still like struggling through my anxiety. But like, overall, my general mood has vastly improved. Like, I did not even like, I knew I wanted this surgery, but I did not know how much this surgery was going to help me. Like, I knew it would help, but not to this extent. I feel so great. And like, it's crazy to be able to say that. I've never like really looked at myself or looked at a picture, like looked at my body and been like, I enjoy seeing that. Like, that is who I am. That is what, like, I want to look like. And I do now. And it's literally, it's so great. It's amazing. I can't even describe it. Like, I'm so glad that I did this. Now if my voice would just change, that would be great. But overall, like, I'm doing great right now in my transition. Things could be better, but they could be worse. And I'm very happy with where I am at the moment, and I cannot wait to get further into my transition.